Hey guys, welcome back for another video. In today's video we're going to be switching out the rear shock suspension. We got a brand new air shock suspension by D&M. I purchased this off of Amazon for around 60 bucks. It got some good reviews, so I'm looking forward to installing this, testing it out, and seeing how it performs. So hang with me, stay tuned, and let's get started. Push that out. Okay, it's just that easy, just that simple. Move that. Here's the old one. Out with the old, in with the new. I think we're gonna place it like this. We want to position it where it's easiest to access the air chamber. All right, let's go ahead and put this one on. See if this fits. Squeeze up in there. Yeah, almost. Pull it down. Perfect. There we go. Now I weigh about 190 pounds, and I'm not really quite sure what the air pressure should be at for these shocks. That's something pretty new to me, so I'm just gonna try and have to figure it out together and just go from there. I do like to ride off-road quite a bit. I mean, I know this bike's not built for it, but heck, why not, huh? I like having fun with it. It's on there pretty good. Right there. Beautiful. Let's flip it over. Sit on it, check it out. Alright, here we go. Good amount of bounce to it. Kind of squeaky. I don't know if that's I don't think that's the shock itself. It might be the swing arm, so I'll go ahead and lube that up. So, according to the manual right here, let's see, if you weigh 160 and above, main chamber 130, 220, 180. Well, this is saying I should be adding 170 psi based off someone who's close to 200. 180 is 150. So let's see if it's better if we hit 150 or if we go below that. Looks like it says about 80. Let's go ahead and add some more. Let's see what it's like. Let's just get it to 150. All right, just about there. There we go. Oh, it's pretty stiff. We'll bring it down some. Okay.